Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna go live in about another couple minutes right now. So hang tight for a second here. Let's say good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's see. So you want me to make you a latte, honey? Okay, so before we start, I gotta make some coffee for my family. Hold on a second, guys.
That's okay. You can just get started. Okay.
You don't need a coffee?
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let's see here. I'm gonna check my lighting. Hold on a second. Light check. Okay. Here we go. We are almost ready, guys. I'm just gonna check the lights. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning so far there. Hold on. Almost. Okay. There we go. Okay, we are almost ready.
What are you doing? Cinnamon? Cat? What is Cinnamon doing?
Playing with pencil.
No, he's not playing with it. He's scraping the floor. Over. I'm still tired.
Okay, I think we are ready. Let's see here. Get my camera situated. Hello and welcome back. If you're just joining me, welcome to the YouTube Live. If you're first time watching us, make sure subscribe. Okay, we are planning on making a lot more videos, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to follow us in future as well. So make sure if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And so this morning is gonna be fun. I brought my Mazzer Mini from work, so we are going to compare. Pretty much flat burr versus conical burr, but more so. Okay, so I convert my Mazzer into single dose, so kind of like both single dosing. So we are going to compare that as well. Maybe we can compare some retention, but I'm not too worried about retention sake because the niche does pretty good job. I know this my single dose mod does pretty decent job as well. So I'm just gonna, if you haven't seen my single dose, let me give you guys a close look, okay? This is pretty good modification. So they used to have a hopper. So now we have this aluminum top, fits right on the top there. And so this is a chute. There used to be the doser here, and then we convert that to single dose, has just pretty much single serving at a time. Comes right up, the flapper shoots out the beans, goes here, collects it. So I got using the cup, and then I have this pump to put the air in. Just make sure cleans out everything, and this one as well. So I'm gonna put the link down below this mod. So this is the mod from, I believe, Daniel. He's the inventor for this. And then, you know, he has a website as well, so I'm gonna put the link down below. But this is, I think this is the best modification I can find on the web, okay? So this is really cool. So this is an older Mazzer Mini with a timer on it. So this is really good for, obviously, a cafe setting, you know, with a doser. But if you guys are thinking about having a single dose, I know it's hard to get a niche grinder nowadays, but you can get a Mazzer Mini for like around $200-300 on used market. So, I mean, if you guys are pretty handy, that's not a bad option either. Okay, just, you know, buy a Mazzer and, you know, convert that to single dose. Okay, so let's get going. I was planning on using a shaker, the blind shaker, to make some coffee, but I realized something because I want to see the quality of it. The shot quality, since I don't have a bottomless portafilter, it's kind of somewhat pointless there. So I'm not going to do that this morning. But however, I'm getting the bottomless portafilter, goodness, next few days, okay? So once I have the bottomless portafilter, I'm going to put this one to the test. So it's going to be a lot of fun to do it. So far, I mean, I like using it. I mean, a little hassle though, okay? That's something you have to get used to. But yeah, we're not going to do the blind shaker, but we are going to compare pretty much flat burr versus conical burr. It's going to be fun. Just enough time because I almost out of beans, but I just got some Good Brothers coffee beans last night, so it's going to be good. Let's see. So this one, we're going to use this morning, brand new bag. Uganda. Beans from Uganda. So raisin, fig, and cocoa, okay? Has a lot of fruity flavor as well. So let's try this one. So this is brand new bag. So let's get going. Okay, let's get going here. Oh, by the way, I have no idea for the grinder size, okay? So just bear with me, okay? Bear with me this morning. Okay, it might be a little longer video than I like to be, but we'll see, okay? Okay, I'm all situated now. All right, so let's get going. So let's start with Mazzer, okay? Let's start with the Mazzer. I'm gonna measure out 18 gram for my Rancheria Sylvia here. All right. Okay. Comes the noise level, this is a lot more noisier than niche, for sure. Man, I'm struggling this morning, goodness. Here we go. Okay. Smells really good. Smells fantastic. So I'm gonna measure out 18 grams. Okay. 17. Here we go. 17. Exactly 18 gram here. Okay, here we go. So I just cleaned it yesterday as well. So, so first time you're gonna see some big, kind of like difference in retention as well. Even though it is single dosing, but it's gonna retain some beans. Okay. Smells really good though. So once it's done, so this pump here, just get a quick pump, like so. In the chute as well, like this. So now we are done. Okay, at this point, we're not quite done yet. I need to remove this. I'm going to tap it like so. So So get all the beans out. As you can see, inside, you got some coffee grinds in there as well. Yes, it is tedious process, but if you want a single dose, this is something we have, something I have to do. So I got 18 gram in, I got 17.4 gram out, okay? Which means, obviously, the Mazzer has a lot of space between as well underneath. You cannot get to it. So what I can do is I'm gonna put some couple more beans in. So again, it's a retain about 0.6 gram on this one, the first round. I'm just gonna make a couple more beans here. Make sure I have 16 gram. I'm sorry, 18 gram. Okay. I know some of you think this is outrageous, perhaps, silly, whatnot, but okay, so I'm at 17.76 gram. Hold on. We're almost there. Okay, good. I got 17.95 grams, so that's good enough. Okay, so meantime, I'm going to grind some beans from niche. Comes to grinder size, you know what? I'm going to say same as yesterday. I have no clue about that. Okay. So let's do that one more time here, this process. I'm going to put 18 gram in. Okay. Okay, almost there. 18.1. Yep. Bingo. 18, exactly 18 gram. Okay. Okay, so at this point, because I used to shake it, but I don't have to do that anymore. Since I bought these silicone tools. Watch this. If I'm gonna pump a few more times, you're gonna see all the beans are gonna come out. So you was 18 gram in. Let's take a look. 18.23 gram out. Okay, so which means I got 0.2 gram hiding from last night. Okay. So again, it's nothing is perfect. Comes to like zero dosing, but I mean both of them pretty close. Okay, pretty close enough. So I'm just gonna take a little out, not much though. I'm just gonna take out maybe 0.2 gram there. Same thing. So let's put some shots. Okay. So again, test profile is a fig, raisin, and cocoa. Okay, so here we go. By the way, I can't wait to install PID on this one. So I don't have to do the temperature surfing anymore. So. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with let's Mazzer first, okay? Let's find out what the. Hopefully, it's gonna be any taste difference there or not. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Comes to you got some little clumps as well, as you can see. But once I'm using the blind shaker, we're not gonna have any issues with it. So I did some distribute. You see that space between, which means I need to adjust the depth of my distribution tool. Okay. So I'm not gonna do that at the moment, since we're not using bottomless portafilter, so we don't have to worry about channeling there. Okay, I'm just gonna wait another second till light's gonna go off. So now its lights go up. So which means you bring out the highest temperature on my Mazzer. I'm not the Rancheria. But if I'm going to use it right now, it's going to be scorching hot, so we're not going to do it. I'm just going to flush one more time. You see all the steam coming out? Yeah, that's the one we don't want to use. All right. So I'm going to start time when I start the button. So this is Mazzer flapper coffee grinder. Okay, grinder is way too fine. Way too fine there. Yeah, too fine. Because I prefer around 25 to 30 seconds for this. I'm more like, maybe 30, even 30 seconds. I'm at 40 seconds. So, which means I need to adjust my grinder size to a little coarser. Okay. Another thing about the Mazzer, you see that there's no numbers. So you have to just feel for it. Okay. So now I'm at here. So which means I have to slightly move to this way, okay, to start adjusting the grinder size. Instead with niche, they give you a numbering system, so you know what to change next time a lot easier. So that's also one advantage of niche grinder too. So, all right, but you know what? Let's try it anyway, okay. Let's try some coffee. This is over extracted, but who knows, okay? We might get lucky on this one. Because 25 and 30 seconds, just kind of like that's just a regular standard, just the industry standard, just people say, just make sure get up 25 and 30 seconds. And then comes to ratio wise, we got 1-to-2 ratio, 1-to-3. It's all depend on your taste, but here we go. Cheers. It's not bad though. Not bad. Little bitter, but not bad. So we're gonna do that one more time there. Okay. Let's do that one more. But coffee itself is fine. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give this one to my wife. Okay. So she's gonna have that. So meantime, let's go to Mazzer niche grinder, okay? Niche. Okay. Comes to cleaning wise. By the way, so Rancheria Sylvia, the drip tray is tiny. So using Barista Express has pretty good size. With this one, you have to empty out every 3 or 4 cups, so that's also downside as well. That's one bad thing. Okay, hold on. So this time we're gonna go niche grinder. Let's see here. You know what, guys? I screwed up. This one was niche, okay? Yeah, I just drank the niche. The niche was number 12. Yeah, goodness. Here's my Mazzer. So, but the niche was over extracted. Okay. So, which means I have to change my niche grinder to little coarser there. Goodness. This is what happens when we are doing the live. Okay. If it was an edit video, I can cut everything out. I can redo it. But there's no redo on live show. Okay. So I just changed to little cursor on my niche. And then for my Mazzer, so we're gonna go Mazzer. So this is it. So both 58 millimeter portafilter, so dosing cup, so it should be fine. Okay. Okay, as you can see there, with the niche, we have some clumps, but not as bad. But with Mazzer, you're gonna have some more clumps. Okay, definitely more. Definitely more. Yeah, you see that? Here, let me show you guys a close-up. So I think that's pretty difficult with the flapper. You're gonna have more clumps. So that's why I'm really looking forward to using the blind shaker. So shakes out all the clumps. Okay, I'm just going to distribute and temp. So this one is a Mazzer. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna compare. Here we go. Oops, good. Okay, hold on a second, guys. So this is a Mazzer espresso from Mazzer. Yes, I think the grinder size is much better than niche. Beautiful crema. So 20 seconds. Okay, so which means I need to make that a little finer, okay? Okay, a little finer for this one. Hold on, let's little finer. Hold on a second. See, again, so this one is a little tricky to adjust it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Actually, a little finer. Hold on a second. So this one I got, these are 25 seconds at 40s. Yeah. Cheers. Wow. It is under extracted, for sure. But it's really good. Okay, it's under extracted, it's quite fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna do one more time, okay? We're gonna do one more time. So since I got the grinder size, I think I got it, okay? Yeah, I think this should be good, right here. Again, the one bad thing about the Mazzer grinder, you have to play with it. So there's no numbers, so you have to feel for it. But with the niche, again, the numbers, okay? So that's also great things about it. All right, so before we're gonna do one more time, any questions so far?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's about the Breville Barista Express. Linda says Linda wants to know, is there a BBE mod for single dosing? Okay, so
Linda asked me, is there Breville Barista Express the mod for single dose? There's no such thing as single dose for Barista Express. Not that I know of it. So, but again, I mean, if I were you, I mean, Breville Barista Express, built-in grinder, just good enough to get a really good shot. So anyway, so I wouldn't spend money on that, Linda.
She does his coffee, and then she does a different coffee. His is caffeinated, hers is decaf.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, let me show you something. Because so far we make what, 2 cups so far? Okay, so we made 2 cups. How much water we got? Okay, so I mean it's quite a bit of water. Okay, so again the drip tray it's not that great. So that's the one negative about the Rancheria Sylvia. But I mean, for me it's not a big deal. But some people can be a little annoying. Okay. So okay, so we're gonna do one more. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more round of comparison here, and this time I think we have the right grinder size. Okay, so this is what we have to do every time we are getting a brand new beans. Okay.
Does the Ranchilio have to heat up again? Someone else?
So right now, Ranchilio. I mean, right now I'm okay right now. So, but before we're gonna do that, we're gonna do another temperature surfing before. So that's another reason I can't wait to install the PID on my Ranchilio Serbia. It's gonna be great. Okay. And I'm gonna talk more about that as well when times come. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do another 18 gram here. So initially we are a little off by like 0.6 gram. So watch this. Okay, I'm gonna put 18 gram in. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go work at the niche at the same time as well. I'm gonna do 18 gram on niche right now. So time like this, having a 2 scale is really handy. I got 18 gram here as well on niche. Okay. Okay, so got 18 gram in. Here, let me show you, okay? I got 17.94 gram out, which means now, hold on, let me shut this one. Which means now all the space between is all filled up, okay? So this point on, we're gonna get pretty much zero dosing from now on, okay? Until I'm gonna do the deep cleaning on my Mazzer. And same as it, so this one, let's check this one out as well, the niche. Okay, I got 18 gram in. I got 18 gram out. Okay, so that's why, you know, so first time if you're using for both grinders, right? What I'm saying is right after you do the deep cleaning, like I did for both of them. This one I didn't do it. But once you deep cleaning and whatever gap you had on the, like, especially Mazzer, filled it with these brand new beans. So now, if I do the proper, you know, air and just take all the beans out, 18 gram in, you're gonna get 18 gram, pretty much 18 gram out. So I'm up by 0.05 grams. So pretty much there's a dosing. Niche is a little better, okay? I put 18 gram in, 18 gram out. So, again, not perfect. Both grinders are not perfect, but if you are looking for, again, the single dose mod, can beat this. That's really good. And niche grinder, I mean, that's good as good, personally. Okay, so let's start with niche first. Okay, I'm just gonna heat up my cup here. I'm just waiting for the temperature is gonna be the lights should come on shortly, okay? So we are doing the temperature surfing. Once I have the PID, I don't have to do this one anymore, but this is something we have to do. So now is the lights turned on. So, and I'm gonna wait till lights is gonna goes off. Okay. Again, with niche grinder, the clumps is not as bad. Okay, but with the Mazzer, you're gonna see some clumps there. I think that's pretty normal for a flat burr grinder. I know, let's see, the Eureka Specialita give you really a fluffy espresso, but with Mazzer, not as much. Okay, for some reason, not as much. All right, so now light goes off. We're not gonna use that water right now because again, here, let me show you that too. Okay, that's pretty interesting as well. The reason why I don't want to use it, you're gonna see this. All the steam is gonna come out. You see all the steam? So that's not what we don't want. Whenever pull the shot. Okay. So let's pull the shot here. We're gonna do the exactly same as last time. I'm gonna start time it when I start the button there. I'm looking for 1-to-2 ratio or so. 18 gram in, like 36 gram out. All right, let's give it one more try. Here we go. So this is espresso from Niche. I'm gonna stop around between 36 and 40 gram. Okay, so I'm at 40, okay, 25 seconds, 43 gram, that's fine. I take the shots. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, I'm gonna drink it right away because we don't wanna, okay. Again, smells good. Cheers. So this is a Niche grinder. Smooth. Definitely raisin, cocoa. I don't know about fig though, okay? Because I never had a fig before, so I have no idea what that tastes like. But definitely I can taste the raisin. Very smooth. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, smooth. All right, so let's go with Mazzer this time. Okay, one thing about the tips on Rancheria Serbia, okay? Make sure you check your water level because with the Bristol Express, you can see from outside. With Rancheria Serbia, you cannot. You have to check it because you don't want to run your boiler empty. All right. I'm just gonna wipe it clean. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do apple to apple comparison here. So I'm gonna run a few more times. Boiler's gonna lights again. Come on. I'm just gonna wait. So again, once I install the PID, I don't have to do that anymore, okay? It's gonna be does for me automatically. There we go. So light just turned back on. So we are good to go. So now we are. So this is from Mazzer. Okay, again, very clumpy, okay? But once we got the blind shaker going, and then we're gonna tell, we are going to find out the quality though of bottomless portafilter. Okay. We are almost there, folks. And then we're gonna find out what's the difference between Mazzer versus niche? Okay, so now light goes up. Get all the steam out. I'm gonna lock it in. So by this time, the boiler is getting a little cool down. Hopefully give you the right temperature. If not, we are going to compare still apple to apple there. So we are doing the exact same process. Okay, so this is Mazzer. I think the last time I got like 42 grams there. So I'm gonna stop at 36 and see how much we're gonna get. That's fine. Okay, 40, yep, almost 40 grams. That's good. That's good shots. That's somewhat good comparison. Okay, I'm gonna wash my spoon.
George asked, I'm curious why they didn't opt for the Rancho Sylvia Pro.
What?
George says, I'm curious why you didn't opt for the Rancho Sylvia Pro.
Here we go. George, I'm gonna answer that question for you, George, about why didn't I get the Rancho Sylvia Pro. So let's try this. So this is coffee using Mazzer coffee grinder, the flapper, okay? Cheers. Wow. This one brings out the more cocoa flavor. Both great. Okay, I have to say, both really smooth. So this one I don't mind drinking. Okay, I don't mind drinking this as just straight up. Okay, it's quite nice. Quite nice. So which one's better? No, it's not about which one is better. Okay, it's definitely different. The flapper, they bring out the kind of like cocoa flavor, and then so this one, conical burr, which means niche, bring out the freeness of the flavor. So kind of like raisin. I can taste more raisin on this one than flatbird, but it's kind of like different. So people ask me, hey, which coffee grinder is better? Which means niche versus like Eureka, okay, Specialita. There are flapper versus conical burr. It's not about. It's all depends on what kind of coffee you like. I mean, if you drink a lot of espresso, like milk-based drink, okay, I think I definitely go with flapper because it brings out the earthy tone and the darker kind of robust. That's why if you go to like a lot of coffee shops in your area, I mean, a lot of times people use the flapper at the coffee shop, but at home use, the conical burr is really, a lot easier to maintain as well. So, I mean, like niche is fantastic. So it's all depend on what you guys want, okay? It's all depend on what you guys want. And so my answer for you is, I mean, they're both fantastic, okay? They're both fantastic. So, I mean, can't go wrong with either of them, okay? So back to Georgia asking me how come I didn't get the Pro? Oh, by the way, Pro is about $1,700. This one is about $700. So $1,000 difference there. So I mean that's the reason why I go with Rancho Sylvia, because if you guys learn how to drink, if you guys learn how to make coffee, it's kind of like in beginner. This one teach you a lot about coffee, how to make coffee. You have the temperature serve. There's no pre-infusion, so you have a lot of control when it comes to making good coffee at home. So this is really kind of introduced to coffee as your hobby. If you are serious about coffee, this motion between Bravo Barista Express, I think I go with this one. I mean, if you like making coffee, you like tinker with it, I mean, I definitely this one. This is more fun for hobbyists. With the Barista Express, I mean, if you want to make good coffee in the morning, latte, you don't have to worry about, anything else. Go with the Barista Express. So it kind of like depends on what you guys want. So, I mean, okay. So having said that, we got any questions there?
How much is the PID add-on for the Sylvia?
Okay, so if people ask me how much for PID, okay. The PID itself is about $200. Okay, with the tax on it, you are looking around $220 or so. So it's not cheap. So I spent $700 on this one. If I'm going to add another $200, we are looking at $900. But if you go to Seattle Coffee Gear right now, you can get a PID built-in. Okay, built-in PID with the Rancheria Serbia for around $1,000. Because if you want to save extra $100, I think I go with PID already installed, which means you don't have to worry about warranty as well. Because once I break this one open, I don't no longer have a warranty anymore. So, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I think I can figure it out how to fix this. So, but if you're not feel sure about it, if you are looking for Rancheria Serbia with PID, I mean, if you're not that handy with tools, I think I definitely just get the PID built in. So you're looking around $1,000. By the way, once you're spending $1,000, they got quite a few machines out there already have PID built in, even heat exchanger as well. So you kind of open up the, kind of like door for you. So, I mean, it's all depends on what you guys want, okay? There's no bad coffee machines out there once you willing to spend $1,000 or more. Okay.
So a viewer says, when you're measuring out your beans to grind, do you need to account for any grinds or residue that will stay in the grinder?
Okay, so people are asking me about so once you measure out the grinder, with my Barista Express, I like the yield about 18 grams. So I usually put 18.3 gram in it, 2 gram in it. So I can count up for the leftovers that's stuck in there. But with the niche or my Mazzer single dose, I don't, okay? Because once I use a couple times, and after that is kind of like pretty much zero dosing. Like niche grinder, I put 18 gram in. I usually get about 17.9 or 18 gram out. So I don't do that with the niche. But with the Mazzer Mini, if I want an 18 gram out, I usually put about 18.1 gram in it, so I can get the 18 gram out. So again, we are talking about fraction of gram. It's not going to make a big difference in your coffee taste. Okay, anything else? Are we good?
Alberto says...
We got Alberto has question. Okay.
Donald says SCG
Donald.
PID installed is $1,099.
Yep. So again, the Seattle Coffee Gear is selling for $1,000. Actually, $1,099. So.
Mike says if you install the PID yourself, it's not covered by warranty. Something to think about.
I mean, Mike asked me, if I install the PID, it's not covered by. Yeah. I mean, it's okay because Rancheria Serbia is a very, very simple machine. Okay. So it's not. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, with the PID, I think it's only about 8 wires I have to connect. So, I mean, pretty simple. The fact is, I fix computer for a living, so hopefully I can figure it out.
So Alberto says, lock in the portafilter, press the brew switch. Listen to the sound the water is making through the machine. Tighten the steam valve a second or two after you hear the puck fill. And then finish extraction.
Oh, so Alberto, okay. So Alberto is talking about you can trick your machine to do the pre-infusion. But yes, I mean, I know what you're talking about, Alberto. Yes, I know what you mean.
George says, the Sylvia is on sale for $1,700 at First Line. Okay. That's about the same as a Breville dual broiler. Yep, so
George just mentioned to me the First Line selling Rancheria Serbia Pro for $1,700. I think that's the same price everywhere, $1,690. So, because it comes to price wise, that's set. You don't have any control with the set price. The Rancheria tell this, retailers, you have to set at one price. So So if you go to Seattle Coffee Gear or Whole Latte Love or even First Line, pretty much the same price everywhere. Yeah, but again, the Pro is dual boiler, has PID built in, and they're a pretty slick machine though, okay? But once you spend $1,700, guess what? You have a rocket you can buy. We got also a Lillette as well. And we got a whole bunch coffee machines. You have an option too. So I know, is it Dane on this morning? So I know Dane just got the Lillette Bianca, so I can't wait to hear from him next few days. Hopefully, he hasn't unboxed yet, according to him. So hopefully we can see some unboxing video. Hopefully soon it'll be great.
He unboxed it, but he hasn't set it up.
So he hasn't, he did unbox, but he hasn't set it up yet. Yeah.
And then George asks, how do you access the PID on Silvio when you install it?
How do you access okay, so PID on Rancho Silvia is about, I mean, looks something like this, okay? And then you are going to attach right underneath their steam one, right here. And then you can just press the button to change your temperature. So it's very easy. And hope, you know what, I'm gonna do the unboxing on that for you next week, coming week. It'll be a lot of fun. So we got some couple tests that I'm gonna do, okay? Since I'm getting the bottomless portafilter, so which means it's gonna be good to test my blind shaker, okay? And I'm gonna find out is that even worth buying this. If you have 58 millimeter though. Unfortunately, nobody makes for 54. I wish they make for 54, since everybody making 54 millimeter gadgets anyway, those tools, but I'm hoping someone come up with a 54 millimeter, but 58. So, which means we're gonna see what kind of channeling we're gonna get. It's gonna be good comparison. So I think we are good, folks. Okay. Again, so comes to summarizing both grinders here. It all depends on what you guys want. And definitely easier to use niche than Mazzer comes to grinder size. But other than that, comes to flavor wise, definitely different. Okay. But it's all dependent on what you guys like. Okay. So I hope this video helps. And what I'm going to do is I'm hoping I'm going to edit this video out. Okay. I know it's been about 41 minutes or so. Once I edit this video, I'm going to give you guys like, you know, short version of the video clip as well. Maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm going to cut out all the fillers. And it's a lot easier to process this video. Anyway, I hope you guys having a wonderful morning. And today's Saturday, so I'm going to see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm going to come up to something fun. And I think I might go Instagram. I'm not quite sure. I mean, Dane, if you're up to it, I'd love to see your Lillette Bianca, okay? Just if you want to just show us the machine. If you're up to that, let me know right now. And then if not, have a wonderful Saturday morning.